Alright, guys, so your favorite and one and only porn star, hobby porn star, is back. I see I decided to turn off the light. Turn on the light, actually, this time. I've been thinking all day about what video to do. Everything is so gay, man. Uh, this is going to be about loser cope, gaslighting, maybe we'll talk feminism, females, all that, I don't know, just a general rant. Which a lot of you guys love listening to, and so just that. A little about fitness, 25 pull ups and stuff like that. We'll talk about all that. If I can ever remember to, or get this stupid thing to set. But first of all, I gotta talk about, Gay Pal, man. I don't know if I did that video on this account or that account or which account, the last one that got banned. God damn, man, when you gotta spend. Have you ever noticed how everything is so gay and everything is like AI will try and stop you from talking to customer service, and AI can't really fix anything, at least not as yet. It's learning, so it's learning for free from you, which is why I only use it for purposes that benefits me. I mean, I've actually got an invite to a top AI seminar, which I believe on the 6th or the 7th, and they just gave it to me free. I mean, I don't know. I mean, normally you pay like $1,000 or something. They gave it to me now. I know how to do all that, but again, I'm gonna go and listen. They're experts. I'm not an expert on AI. I mean, I know more than plenty, but I'm not an expert, and I keep learning. Uh, so I'm gonna, and that's what I keep saying. It's actually gonna be some interesting conversation, tech details, and all that. A lot of you guys would probably love it too. Maybe I'll share some insights from it. Uh, yeah, they just gave it to me free, and we'll see how that goes. But and nothing against the people working at GayPal or PayPal, whatever the fuck you call it. The lady who called me today was exceedingly nice. I couldn't stop thanking her. Lady that called me from the bank, which was also, that's another issue, another gay issue. Exceedingly nice, so, of no problems with people. And funnily enough, and this triggers everybody, I get calls mostly from women, and everybody else, they're like, Amazon calls me, it's a woman, and so I kind of like talking to them. I kind of like flirting a little and all that, and but yeah, it's also gay. So one of my old trolls, and I hadn't even noticed, man, over the last couple of days and last week or so. I thought we had come to an agreement that he wouldn't haunt me anymore. But apparently, and I knew this kind of, he's kind of addicted, and truth be told, I don't blame him. If I'm sitting here like this, you will be addicted. And any guy that's actually, or girl, or person that's actually doing something, constantly achieving, constantly doing crazy stuff like 200 pull-ups daily. And today's been a light day. 180 so far. It's light for me. But, and I just finished my stair climb and all that, so I'm just couldn't be bothered to put on a shirt, couldn't be bothered to, but yeah, he posted some comments. Somebody told me, and by the way, bitch, he's gonna listen to this. It's not a mole. It's just somebody, and I had gotten it was hilarious. I got him off of X by putting moles one of the way. They were fucking with him, and I told the guy, like, I mean, this guy is, he keeps responding to people like Trump, like, other big social media guys, like, put him in jail, do this, do that, yet nothing happens, and his own life doesn't improve. Typical loser cope. And, hey, it's entertaining. So he tells me, he comments, can't drink 20, I think he converted liters to whatever gallons or whatever the fuck he converted it to. I can't remember because I wasn't given a verbatim translation, a verbatim thing. But I'll look at his account and all that. You know, dude. I mean, if he's it's like 10 liters of water a day keeps the doctor away. You don't even have to have an apple. Most people don't even drink 4 liters of water. It's that simple. You don't believe me? Okay, I had a bit of water here. Okay, so that's. I just do this throughout the day. Beautiful. You're done with almost a liter. It's that simple. Just every hour on the dot. Drink it. It's very possible. Now, if you're stuffing your gut with all kinds of food and all that, then these people that constantly complain about being tired, they constantly complain, that he trains so much, Habib trains so much, this, that, it's not necessary because they're too lazy to do it, and that's the vast majority of the people. But they still listen to the doctors that are fat themselves, but they won't do this one simple thing. Drink 10 liters of water daily, and don't think just because you're sitting in aircon all day, you don't need it. That's dehydrating too. It's actually better to be out in the heat doing hard labor or whatever the hell it is that, that's a lot better. But, yeah, 10 liters of 25 pull-ups is not possible. Dude, remember Jason Bourne? He was fat, and then he got fat again from another movie. He got up to the point where he was doing 32 pull-ups at a go. Okay, now he did that for the movie, but it's perfectly possible. I mean, 25 is even for me it's hard, but I don't do that all the time. I've done it, yeah, I do it sometimes, but it's it's by no means impossible. If you can do 10, then you increase it to 12. Yeah. There's people that'll say, oh, we just do them in sets of 5 and sets of 6, and that's because you cannot do them in sets of 10. Why don't you do them in sets of 10 at least once? Because you can't, and that's fine if you want to stay, at that level or whatever. I mean, it's more on loser cope. But Damon, he got up to like fucking 32 pull-ups, 1 meal a day, doing exactly what I say. All these losers, all these idiots, these trolls, when you combat it with logic, they'll never reply. Their only answer will be, you're wrong, but I'm right. Kind of like women do, they'll gaslight, they'll do everything to avoid facts, uncomfortable facts. For guys, somebody like me, ever heard of a woman saying, I'm sorry, or I made a mistake, or any woman, anywhere on the planet? It won't happen. It's like, okay, so she's driving, and she drives into a tree. You know what her response will be? Something like, oh, but there was a tree there. All right, there was a fucking tree there, but you didn't use your fucking eyes. You were too busy on the goddamn phone, And guys are almost just as bad these days. Men are just as bad. But women, are grade A gaslighters and manipulators by default. That, and these losers, these trolls, these cocks. I keep mentioning this point. How much is your own life improving by commenting on people like Trump or anybody that's actually doing something? I mean, this troll or this guy, he's not a bad person, or he keeps saying I hate him and all that. I don't hate any of my trolls, excepting Schofield. Now, I do. That guy, I dislike him intensely. And that because pedophilia and all that is unacceptable. But this guy, I even told him, dude, go post what you like about me. I don't care. Just don't. Like, he was posting stuff like, all this stuff, he needs to act just like a girl, right? It's like a girl after a breakup, right? I mean, so he left his position as an affiliate or whatever happened, and then for 2 months he vented up and down about these books are terrible, this is that, even though he didn't really actually buy any of them or nobody, and it's like he read some free previews back when we had Amazon, but that was it. Now, you point this fact out, he'll never address it, but And then you'll say, no, somebody gave me. Well, who? And then these losers, they will not put their money where their mouth is in terms of their social media posts and all that. Oh, I wasn't posting about him. I was posting about somebody else. Okay, well, who? Oh, I can't tell you that. Well, why not? Oh, I don't know. I just don't want to. Well, why don't you want to? I mean, it's clearly evident, who the guy is replying to. Who? I mean, I haven't, but I kind of enjoy it. Habib movie star, I kind of enjoy it, and I get it all the time from people. It's uh, my, but that's what they do. These guys that it's loser cope mentality and all that kind of bullshit. And uh, then they'll say stuff like, "Are pull-ups really necessary?" And then they'll be fat like I don't mean Schofield like fat. I used to walk 10 miles a day. Oh, dude, it doesn't show. Then they'll be like, and this is mostly women. They're always in a bad mood. No matter what happens, they're in a bad mood. Okay, so why don't you spend 15 minutes a day training? Oh, I'm too busy. Everything is so gay, right? I've even forgotten what. But loser cope, yeah. And anyway, let me give you the facts on 25 pull-ups, how I got there. I mean, until 10, I think I've covered in my books. Yeah, I've covered that in my first book, and then the second one. Yeah, it's simple. How do you drink more water? Like I used to drink 9 liters of water a day. Now I drink 10. How? I used to drink 33 cups of strong black coffee. Now I drink 35. How? And everybody yells. My mom yelled at me. So much coffee is bad for you. Hey, I mean, do I look like these little doctors say that. Fucking doctors are fat and out of shape. It's that simple. You can give me a medical manual and I'll read out. I mean, what do these fucking doctors do? They tell you to get a whole bunch of tests that you don't need, that don't resolve anything. Kind of like getting on the customer care, which, ultimately, it doesn't fucking resolve shit. I mean, unless you're somebody with excellent communication skills like I am, most people, just get frustrated and give up. Believe me, the issue I'm having with another bank account being blocked or whatever, that's even worse than the GayPal issue. The GayPal thing is just documentation and them being, what they are. But yeah, you gotta look at results, man. I mean, and losers, when you talk about results, will be like, I don't need those results. But they want those results. And yeah, just, if anybody tells you, okay, 25 pull-ups we covered. If anybody tells you, more importantly, that 10 liters of water a day is impossible to drink, I don't care who they are a fucking idiot. Grade A moron. I wake up in the morning and I guzzle 4 liters of water every day. 4 liters. I think I've shown you that green bottle that I have. So I guzzle it, then I refill it, then I guzzle it. I mean, I have another 1 liter sitting, but it's perfectly possible. I mean, why is it not possible? It's not possible. Okay, but why is it not possible? How dare you say? Then you know what these guys will mock you with, or they'll try and mock you. Oh, he thinks he's so great. Oh, he's superhuman. And then, everybody has problems. Let me tell you, most people complain about problems, but they ain't got shit to deal with, quite literally. Yeah, they may have work-related problems, but I have much bigger issues than that. Getting banned and, work-related, let's just say work-related, life-related, because, my anti-feminist stance and all that. Most people are just sheep. What problems does a sheep have? I mean, they're perfectly happy being sheep. It's only when you stand out of the herd, the nail that sticks out gets hammered the most. So what problem will the sheep have? I mean, in comparison, zero. I mean, so the amount people whine about problems. I just don't understand it because there's really no problem. And again, back to 10 liters of water. Why? Why can't you drink 10 liters? I mean, it's not gonna kill you. It'll only improve your health. Now, part of the reason you can drink 8 liters, but at least do that. Now, everybody will agree 8 liters of water. Why? Because the doctor said so. Well, why not 8.2 liters? There's no. Water cleans your system out. I tell the housemates this. I tell everybody, but nobody listens to me. I could tell anybody, and girls especially, they'll never listen. I drank water, then she'll show me. I drank this much water. Okay, we'll drink more. And then, how dare you tell me that? It's like, and back to, loser cope, it's like, everybody has genuine problems. Like all these problems I talk about, this is why, I covered this in the last video. I don't talk to people in general because like I told the guy the other day about constantly getting banned and all that, and he treats it as some sort of a skit. Now, but in a good way. Like, he was like, it's so entertaining. You keep getting banned. You keep coming back. I guess from his perspective, yeah, but he's not really trying to do. But on the other hand, I also feel that to say that is very disrespectful in a way, entertaining for problems. Because if I were to ever say somebody's having a problem and it's entertaining, I'm so happy, which is what the vast majority of sheep do, then I'd be, completely hammered. Big fucking time, right? And why would you be happy if somebody's having a problem? That's a negative attitude to have, right? I mean, that's stupid, but most people are negative, but human beings are negative by default. But my point is simple, and then you talk to people about your problem, then a lot of these idiots, but you're superhuman. You say you know everything. Well, no, I never said I know everything. In fact, I just said I know a lot about AI, much more than the sheep, so I make money off of it, but I'm still attending an AI camp at my level, and I'm an IT guy by you could say profession or whatever. I coded my own. No, I didn't totally code it, but, I was given the infrastructure, but I coded it. A lot of that code you see, that was put in there by me. And, fitness-wise, I'm the world's best at pull-ups. We all know that, but I still learn, So where did I say I know it all? Then you ask these people, but you said this, you said that. It's like typical gaslighting bullshit, gay bullshit. That's the rant, and to end, I guess, that's that, yeah. 25 pull-ups a day is perfectly... okay, yeah. The last thing, yeah, I called people idiots, and I'll just end with this, man. I think, can you tell me why people aren't idiots in general? Since you say, you're just an asshole and you're frustrated, hey, do I look frustrated? I'm actually grinning like a nigger jackass, a dark jackass. So to those people that say, I'm just frustrated, could you please, I request you, namaste, very nicely tell me why? Let's debate it. And I'll end on that note. God, man, you guys. The trolls, that is. All right, see y'all later.